This week's parsha begins with the first portion in Sefer Devarim, the book of Deuteronomy, and this is Moshe's last will and testament to the Jewish people as his life is coming to an end. 40 years the Jewish people were in the desert, and he led them all the way to the Jordan River, and he was told by God that you shall not cross over the Jordan to enter the land of Israel. So he shares with them his last will and testament before he passes away, and he reminisces about many different things, and one of the things he recalls was the aftermath of the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai. He said after we received the Torah at Mount Sinai, God said to him to tell the people, Rav lachem Shabbos b'harazeh. It's enough to sit at this mountain. Pnu usulachem. It's time to start traveling and start moving towards the land of Israel. And we have to wonder, what was the rush to leave Mount Sinai? After all, this was the most spiritual place in the world, at least at that time. They had just received the mission of the Jewish people, received the Torah from the Word of God. Why not stay an extra couple days? What's the rush to leave Mount Sinai? I think this really teaches us a very important lesson in life, because many times we have grand ideas, we have lofty plans, but if we don't necessarily have an action plan to execute those goals and to measure them facing tangible benchmarks, then that is not necessarily going to be successful. With all the grand ideas in the world, you have to go out and start doing. It's not just about thinking and not just about planning. Of course, that's important, and we can't start without planning and having appropriate goals and strategic plans. But after that, it's important to start moving on them and start implementing that action plan. And that is what Moshe told the Jewish people. We just received the Torah at Mount Sinai. We just received our charge, our mission, how to live meaningful and purposeful lives from the Word of God. He instructed those to us in the Torah itself. Now it's not enough just to sit here at the mountain. Now it's time to start implementing this action plan. Folks, in our lives, many times we have these lofty concepts or ideas, but let us remember the lesson of Moshe, that without implementing an appropriate action plan, it may not be the most significant way to go about that. Have a wonderful Shabbos.